Hey there, Max here. Today's video is going to be like a meditation. Just like meditation, which you don't really need to live a happy life. This video, well, you don't really need to watch it, but if you do, it's going to make your dating life so much easier. Therefore, you should definitely watch this video. I talk about this topic in my book. Recognizing girls that are not interested is one of the most meta skills that you can have in dating. It's going to save you so much time. While this won't get you girls directly, you have to understand that all the time that you spend on a girl who's not interested in you is time that you could spend on another girl who would be more interested in you. It's time that you could spend investing in yourself so that later on girls see that you're a better, cooler guy. It's time that you could be spending on your business so that you get more money and you get more freedom. By recognizing girls that are not into you early, you will indirectly get laid more. This is one of the most underrated skills in dating, because guys will get into this whole success with women, this whole pickup thing, they think they can get every girl, just any girl. And the reality is that it's not possible. If a girl doesn't like you, some girls, whatever you might say, whatever you might do, you won't be able to turn them around. It's very useful to you to recognize those girls early. Now, this is a little bit difficult because women don't behave as men. Girls always try to avoid confrontation. So if you want to know clearly if a girl is not into you, you're gonna have to be subtle about it. You're gonna have to verify it yourself. Girls like to stay in touch with guys that they have no intention of dating whatsoever, for a few reasons, because they like the validation, because they like whatever the guy is buying for them, because they don't want to feel lonely, because it makes them feel worth, it makes them feel good about themselves. But a lot of girls that you're going to be in contact with, they will have no intention to date you. Either way, how do we figure out when a girl is not actually interested? First, you want to make sure that you're always leading the interaction. If a girl does not let you lead the interaction to something romantic, to something flirty, it means that she doesn't want it. That's the whole point of it. If you're afraid to take risks because she might reject you if you lead to something romantic, well, that's the freaking point. If you lead to something romantic and she doesn't want it, it means that she was not interested in you, and that's the sign that you need. There are many ways to do this, but my favorite is to ask for her compliance. If you ask her to do something, will she do it? If you meet a girl in a club and you start talking with her and you ask her to come with your friends, does she come or not? If you're texting a girl and you ask her out on a date, does she reply yes or not? Now I understand some guys are afraid to take a risk and to make a move because they think they might lose the girl if they make a move. But that's the point. If you don't make a move, well, nothing's gonna happen. And if you make a move and she says no, well, it means that she wasn't interested and you saved yourself some time. Really important there. If she likes you, she wants you to make a move. And it's not that much about the way that you make the move. It's more about what happens before. Like if you meet a girl in real life and she gives you her number and you text her and she doesn't want to come out with you, it's not because of the way you texted her. It's because of something that happened before in the interaction. If you're meeting a girl on online dating and you ask her out and she doesn't reply, it's not because of something you said. It's because your profile is not as good as you want it to be. Again, if a girl wants to meet you, she's gonna help you make it happen. She's expecting it. She wants it. But if she doesn't want it, well, you're gonna save yourself a lot of time if you push for something quickly and early. Like really, there is no point texting a girl for days and weeks, expecting her to finally maybe accept to go out with you because you convinced her. It should take a few days. If after a few days you ask her out and she doesn't come out, it's because she was not attracted to you. No amount of texting her, no amount of calling her will change anything. If she wants to meet you, she wants to make it happen fast too. Second thing that you want to pay attention to, she doesn't invest in the interaction. If you're trying to get to know her, if you're trying to make something happen, but she is a brick wall, she gives you one-word answers, she never invests anything in the interaction, she doesn't make any effort, well, guess what? She probably doesn't want it. Honestly, I feel this is the most misunderstood dating advice when people are telling guys, let her chase you and she's gonna come back to you. If she doesn't like you, she's not gonna chase you. If you don't invest effort in the interaction, she's not gonna chase you. But if you invest effort in the interaction and she invests back, it means she likes you. If you invest effort in the interaction and she doesn't invest effort back, it means she doesn't like you. Don't try to play games and try to have a girl chase you by playing dead or something like that. This is useless, it just doesn't work. Just look at her level of investment in the interaction. Does she make a move? Does it look like she cares? Does it look like she wants to meet you? If not, that's okay, just move on and let her go, and then work on ways to have girls feel more attracted to you, ways to have girls feel more interested and engaged in an interaction with you. Honestly, most of the work when you meet a girl happens when you meet a girl, not after when you try to get her out again. If she likes you when she meets you and you don't say something too weird through text and you don't fuck it up by saying some weird shit or sending a picture of your dick, if you don't do anything weird and she liked you when she met you, there is no reason for her to not want to see you again. Outside of something that will be outside of your control, of course, if her ex comes back, you can't do anything about it. But then again, if you follow the things I said earlier, you're gonna figure this out very quickly. Like for real, I live in Thailand right now and Asian girls might be the most passive woman ever in the world. Still, there is a huge difference between a girl who's passive because she's waiting for the guy to make a move and a girl who's passive because she's not interested and engaged. Now you guys might think, oh, maybe I'm actually gonna have a shot with this girl, maybe she's worth chasing, maybe she's worth trying again and again. No, this is not gonna happen. I know it from experience. I took the bullets so you can dodge them. If a girl is not engaged in you, if a girl doesn't let you lead the interaction, move on to another girl. There is always going to be another girl who's gonna be actually interested in you and engaged in the interaction. Now I understand it's something that's a little bit hard to grasp if you don't have the experience, if you don't have the positive reference experience of a girl actually being engaged with you, actually being attracted with you, and actually trying to make something happen. Well, you might think that you have to try and try and try again. No. Look at the signs. Does she let you lead the interaction to something romantic? Does she engage with you? Is she trying to further the interaction or not? You should shift your efforts from trying to get a girl to go out with you to looking for a girl who's actually into you and becoming a better, more attractive guy overall. Some girls flirt with guys just to get validation out of it, and that's part of the game, it's okay. But recognizing girls that are not actually interested in you, girls who don't want the same thing as you, will save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches. This is also something that will help you raise your self-esteem. If you care about your own time, and if you only hang out with girls who care about your time as well, girls who care about you and girls who would like to make something happen with you, you will feel so much better about yourself. This is also about having boundaries, about knowing what you want and knowing what you don't want, knowing where is the limit and knowing what kind of girl is a waste of time for you. Now, if you're interested in learning more about setting and enforcing your own boundaries, we're gonna have a free webinar with Game Global at the end of the month. We're gonna talk about ways to become a better man who's on his path, confident, sexy, attractive, all the good stuff. We're gonna talk about becoming this attractive dude who's on his path and who respects himself and who girls love for that. You can find all the links to join and to sign up right below this video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.